Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another fantastic review where today we're going to be reviewing milk. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joshing you. We're going to be reviewing some Chinese flavored Oreos. I got these from Temu, of all places. Kind of a sketchy website, but they're legit. They send you the stuff, so, it's all prepackaged. It's not used Oreos, God forbid. But anyways, yeah, there are four flavors here. Some are more familiar than others. First one we got here is a birthday cake one. It shows a cupcake, so maybe it's cupcake birthday cake flavored, or I don't know. But this one is a Chinese flavor called peach oolong tea flavored Oreo. So a tea peach flavored white peach oolong tea. And then we got the I feel like I've had matcha flavored Oreos before, but this is matcha ice cream flavored Oreos. As you can see right there, there's an image of matcha ice cream there, chilling. It's green. I'm not the biggest fan of matcha stuff just because it's a texture thing more than anything. The matcha flavor is it's alright, but it's not like anything that I feel like deserves to be in a sweet treat. But, this may be my third go around with a matcha flavored Oreo. Maybe this one will change my mind. We shall see. And this one is a very fruity one. It's a blueberry raspberry cream flavored Oreo. And I gotta say, the birthday cake here, it's much like the American version, where it has sprinkles, white birthday cake flavored cream. I got a little package of the legit stuff from the States here, right there, opening. So what I may do is a side-by-side comparison between the Japanese or Chinese version and the American birthday cake. So we will do that comparison after we do the reviews of these. So we'll just start with, let's just get this one out of the way. This is the matcha flavored Oreo ice cream matcha. Ah, okay, cool. I was hoping that was the case to where these aren't the thin versions of the Oreos, which thin Oreos over in China, Japan are popular, much like they are here, but I'm glad this is just the standard size. So here we go. This is the Chinese matcha ice cream flavored Oreos. Oh, wow. Okay. So it does have that matcha flavor, but it is not as strong as a legit regular matcha. And then also there is this cooling sensation on there. It makes sense that they have cool written here on the label. So when you first bite into this, you get the traditional chocolate cookie Oreo crunch. The matcha taste is there, but like I said, it's toned down a bit. And the texture is still there. It's like this very powdery, kind of gritty kind of texture. But after everything is said and done, you get this sensation, this cooling sensation in your mouth, which is pretty awesome. Upon further inspection, I see an ice cream cone here. So this really does give you the sensation that you are eating a matcha flavored ice cream. That's pretty cool. So it loses some points because of the matcha flavor. I'm just not the biggest fan. I don't think matcha deserves to be in a sweet kind of treat. That's just my opinion. But altogether, though, this isn't a bad flavor compared to the rest of the matcha flavors. So if I were to choose one matcha flavor out of anything, it definitely would be this one. I would give this a 5.5 out of 10. Now, I'll jump into a 6 because the coolness factor is really winning me over and really makes it slightly better and superior than anything else matcha. So yeah, the matcha ice cream Oreos, I give a 6 out of 10. Now, I would dunk these in milk, but I would feel disgusted doing that with a matcha flavor. Still, even after it being a 6 and blah, 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 yeah, no. All right, next up, we've got the raspberry blueberry combo of Oreos here from China. Whoa. The smell of these are so potent. It is insane. Like, I am smelling the combo, both of the blueberry and raspberry. It's like, like, I've never thought an Oreo could smell this strongly of like a fruit flavor. I hope it tastes as good, but here we go. The raspberry blueberry Oreo. Okay, so the crunch of the chocolate cookie is your standard. And I do have to say the cream, it tastes much like how you would expect it to taste, like raspberry and blueberries. There's like nothing like crazy about it that's going to throw you off. Yeah, the cream is very sugary, very sweet. And going from the smell, like you think it's going to be as strong as it smells taste wise, but it definitely isn't. It's just very sweet, and you do taste like a tartness that would give you the sensation of eating a raspberry or a blueberry, and all the other fruity tones and notes that you would get from eating this. But overall, it's like you're eating just a chocolatey, somewhat fruity, but more or less chocolatey, sweet, and maybe 20% fruity overall taste of these. Because, yeah, this cream hits my tongue, but all I really do is taste is just a sweet sugar taste. And then later, the fruit flavor comes on slightly. So I gotta say, it is big on scent, but not so big on the actual flavor. It is still a good one, though. It's sweet, has a little bit of a tartness with a fruity flavor. I'd say it's good. I would give this one a 7.5 out of 10. I'll try it with some milk, though. Oreos with milk, like, you can't beat it. That's the best combo. One of the best combos ever. It mixing with this fruit flavor, though, just slightly, you can't really tell that it is even fruit flavor. So you're good to go with this if you don't like too many flavor explosions happening at once. Next up, we've got the white oolong peach tea, white peach oolong tea flavored Oreos from China. Yeah, it smells like peach tea. Surprise, surprise. Not really surprised with how Oreo does their stuff and their flavors, but let's open up the Oreo itself. The cream just kind of has a tannish type of color to it, just a little off-white. Nothing too crazy. This time I'm gonna try just the cream on here. Okay, yeah, it's much like the blueberry raspberry Oreos where you smell it more than you actually taste it. It does have like a soothing kind of tea taste, but not a very strong kind of tea taste. And you could taste the peach in there, obviously, as well. Let's try it with the chocolate cookie Oreo combo. Yeah, it's pretty much like I said when it comes to just eating the cream by itself. Now you just have more of a chocolatey, somewhat salty aftertaste. Wow, wait. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, there's a salty aftertaste when it comes to this. It's a rather salty, mate. The white peach oolong tea Oreos, they don't really taste that crazy. Like, don't expect like a big, huge tea flavor or anything really. There's a slight salty aftertaste, and there is a hint of a peach flavor in there, but it is mostly a chocolatey sweet treat. Ah, I do get a little bit of a peach flavor like just lingering in my mouth afterwards, which where were you while I was actually eating the cookie? Peach flavor? Don't know. But this one it's decent, but very very like slight of a peach taste. So this is a decent flavor, but it is nothing to get too crazy about if you love peach oolong tea or anything. So just go in knowing you're going to get like a 20% peach taste and a salty aftertaste, but more or less you're just eating a regular Oreo cookie 80% of the time. So give this a 7 out of 10. Okay, all right. The one I've been waiting for. This is the birthday cake. Yeah, Oreo flavor from China. Has a very cheerful packaging. I enjoy it quite a bit compared to the American version. There is the difference right there. Here are the two packages here. It just smells like cake batter. Very, very sweet cake batter smell with a chocolatey note to it. Get up close there, you can see there are sprinkles throughout the cream here. Let me get a little sweep with my teeth. The sprinkles in there are still crunchy, which is surprising with how these have probably been within this cream that has moisture to it. A lot of times the sprinkles will just become one with the cream and lose its luster with its crunchiness. But that is not the case here. The cream tastes amazing. So that is a very good point. Good thing here. All right. Okay. It's good. One gripe. As an American, I'm used to double stuff, mega stuff, ultimate stuff, whatever stuff with a lot more cream. So when you bite into this, the flavor, whatever it is really, when it comes to these, the chocolate cookie overshadows it like 75% to 25% with the cream. So you're battling with so much chocolate overbearing the cream flavor in there to where you really don't taste the flavor, whatever theme it is. And that is the problem with these from China. I don't know if they do make double stuff in China. I could take a look. Maybe I'll put the results there. But for the most part, as an American, to buy these, just know you are getting more of the chocolate taste, regardless of whatever flavor you're getting here. All right. But the flavor, the birthday cake flavor cream in here is top notch. It is great, especially with that crunchiness from the sprinkles inside. It's a good one. I would rate these just by themselves. I would give them an 8.5 out of 10. It's not perfect because the cream is such a small amount in there. And like I said, as an American, I expect a lot of cream. But now, I will show you how proper people dunk an Oreo. So, you're going to want to take a fork, like so, and then do this. So you got it like that. Take a glass of milk here, and then you dunk. So you don't have to use your fingers and get them all wet, and you could dunk the whole Oreo all at the same time. That is good engineering right there. Oh yeah. But now, the last thing I want to do is compare the Chinese birthday cake Oreos with the American birthday cake Oreos. So it all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. The Chinese birthday cake Oreos to the American birthday cake Oreos. Which will be better? We're going to find out right now. I have already tried some of these. These are an 8.5 out of 10 by themselves. Here's the American birthday cake Oreos. All right, so Chinese birthday cake Oreo, American birthday cake Oreo. There really is no comparison there. And it's not like I bought these with the intention of it being double stuffed or anything. There is no specification that these are like, oh, this is a larger size. There is a smaller size. No, these are just standard, regular birthday cake Oreos. So I will have a Chinese birthday cake Oreo. Sweet, very chocolatey because it is all cookie and very little cream. Now, the American birthday cake Oreo. That is the right amount. That is the perfect amount. If you do want to actually bring some flavor to your Oreo, because the extra cream kind of wraps around and meshes with the chocolate cookie enough to where you do get that chocolate classic Oreo cookie taste, but the flavor of that cream also balances it out. So you get a perfect ratio of a 50-50 birthday cake to the chocolate cookie Oreo. No doubt about it. The American birthday cake Oreo, 10 out of 10. It's perfect. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's perfect. Now we're going to do one of these numbers here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel very fancy. I feel very fancy here. So fancy. Oh, so fancy. Oh, so fancy. Yeah. What? What? Well, there you guys go. As we reviewed 4 different flavors of Oreos from China. Thank you guys for watching. I would definitely say the birthday cake is the best one, but it is pretty lackluster compared to the American one. So maybe skip this one just because you could get a better version here in America. And the one I would probably go with Not the matcha. I mean, this one is cool because it does have a cooling aftertaste. That's the only redeeming quality about it. It would be between these two, and I would say they both come out to a tie, but probably the peach oolong would be the best because it does have a salty aftertaste, more of a full flavor experience than any of these other ones. So, thank you guys for watching this crazy, riveting cheat day review. I am DJ Glowing Ice, always wanting to remind you that it is okay to cheat every once in a while. I will see you next time. Peace out.